et ils contribuent d'apporter des contributions très techniques.
When you read the Annex 2, which concerns the rules of origin, there is a requirement that we register all exporters under the AfCFTA. So the first procedure that we thought of was to get a process for registering exporters under the AfCFTA.
Si vous regardez l'annexe 2 sur le protocole du commerce des biens, il y a une disposition qui stipule que tous les exportateurs doivent être inscrits dans un registre. Et c'est en vue de cela que nous avons constitué une équipe pour la mise en place des procédures d'inscription dans le fichier des exportateurs.
And we took into consideration the fact that our processes, original processes in place, would not change with the coming in of after. So we have to remind our exporters and item number one, that look, all the permits, the procedures, the certificates that you need to export your goods to any other country apart from say AfCFTA member states still exist. You have to make sure that you go through all those processes first and get those permits, licenses, certificates, and any other documentation that you need before you even come that you are registering. We are not suspecting those activities. They still remain in place.
Il faut dire que les procédures d'inscription au niveau de la CEDEAO et ceux prévus par l'accord portant zone de libre-échange continentale ne sont pas différents. Mais il était nécessaire pour nous d'insister encore et rappeler aux exportateurs qu'il y a une condition préalable qui reste, l'inscription au fichier des exportateurs. Et l'inscription portait sur le permis, le certificat, la licence et d'autres documents qui vous donnent la qualité d'exporter un produit spécifique. Donc, il était important de faire ce rappel que dans le cas de la ZLECA, ce ne serait pas une autre procédure, mais la même procédure qui est restée, l'inscription dans le fichier des exportateurs.
If you have all those things in place, then we have a customs operation system we call integrated customs management system. We have designed a portal for registration. You go into the portal, download an application for registration, you fill in the registration and submit it back in the system online.
Il faut dire qu'au niveau de la douane, il y a un système de gestion intégré qui existe à la douane. Dans ce système, il y a un portail qui a été ouvert, une fenêtre qui a été ouverte, où les chargeurs téléchargent un fichier qui renseigne et ils rechargent le fichier dans le système pour permettre l'identification.
After filling in your forms, it goes to Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. They will facially vet the forms that you have filled and make sure that the requisite fields are properly filled.
Une fois que vous avez rempli ce fichier et vous le téléchargez dans le système, ça migre vers la chambre de commerce qui a maintenant la compétence de vérifier les informations portées sur le fichier, si c'est exact. Et dès lors que c'est exact, ils valident, ils mettent leur visa pour dire que le fichier est bon.
And when you read the Annex 2 to the directives for issuing the certificate of origin, it calls for a provision for the designated competent authority to go in and verify the processes of the exporter concerned to ascertain the kind of origin procedure that export will meet. So we have provided that in order to make our process very transparent to all the teams, officials from Customs, Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, and MOTI will visit the facilities of this potential exporter to look at the processes, look at the products, the raw materials, and the processes they go through, and make a determination as to the criteria that this product will satisfy, because there's need for it to determine the criteria, origin criteria of the product.
Conformément à l'annexe 2, qui porte toujours sur les règles d'origine, il est demandé à chaque État partie de désigner une autorité compétente en matière de certification des règles d'origine. Et ici, c'est la douane. Mais la douane n'a pas voulu travailler seule. La douane a voulu travailler avec la Chambre de commerce et le ministère de l'Industrie et du Commerce. Ils ont pour mandat de descendre sur le terrain, aller vérifier les matières qui sont utilisées, les composantes d'un produit fini, pour certifier avec certitude que le produit est d'origine ghanéenne, avant de mettre le cachet en vue de son exportation. Et l'association de la Chambre de commerce dans le processus est un indicateur de la transparence. Cela doit se faire dans la plus grande transparence. C'est pour ça que tous ces acteurs font partie de l'équipe de vérification.
And we call that a survey report. It is out of that survey report that we can determine whether those products will qualify as originating product or not under the rules of origin that have been negotiated.
Après une descente conjointe de 3 équipes, il y a un rapport qui est dressé. Un rapport d'inspection qui est dressé. Et c'est ce rapport maintenant, qui, après analyse, qui permet de dire si le produit, conformément au pourcentage de la règle d'origine qui a été négocié dans le cadre de la SDECAF, pour dire à la fin que oui, le produit est éligible dans le cadre de la zone de libre-échange continentale.
And if the team is satisfied with what they have seen, then the application will be approved finally by customs, because they are now the designated competent authority. So they will give the final approval and generate a code for this potential exporter. And let's take note that over here, if you bring to us one product to inspect, we'll issue you a code for that one product. If you bring us 10 and we inspect all of them at a go, we'll issue a code to cover those 10 products, because we will note their description and their accompanying HS codes.
Il faut dire qu'après d'avoir fait l'analyse du rapport d'inspection, si le produit est éligible, il y a une validation qui est faite. Et après la validation, il y a un code qui est attribué à l'exportateur. Si vous apportez un produit, le code sera donné à ce produit. Si vous apportez 10 produits, c'est-à-dire 10 boîtes, même produit, le code sera donné, il y a un code qui sera donné pour les 10 boîtes du même produit.
This first part dealt only with the registration of the exporter.
Excuse.
Sorry.
I just have a small question to
Yes,
to
please, they should feel to ask questions.
I'm losing a right in the translation.
All right.
Is the code given like definitely, or each time they have to export, that team needs to go down to the inspection, or is one
If you have
for a particular
one product, we'll give you one code. And then
So
that
export will
code,
be done
you
under
use
the
it
code.
for the whole year.
Okay.
Every year you renew.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me just explain.
Yes.
Le code qui est donné est utilisable pendant 1 an. Donc le code est donné pour un produit. Par exemple, si c'est l'eau que l'entreprise produit, ils apportent une bouteille d'eau de marque, par exemple Tanguy. Le code sera donné pour Tanguy pour l'année 2021. Et à la fin de l'année, il faut encore revenir pour une descente sur le terrain et la validation après analyse. Le code sera donné encore pour l'année qui suit.
And this process. Yes.
I think it's better for him to give a clearer explanation.
Okay.
Once a code is approved,
Yes.
it's is approved.
It's approved.
The only thing that happens at the end of the year is renewal.
Renewal every year.
So it is la code ce n'est pas un an.
The code remains
Si
the
on a-
same.
c'est la
Every
même
year
chose.
you renew with the same code.
Mais
Yes.
you have to renew it at the end of the year. Is that clear? Hein? Ce n'est pas fait un an. Mais si on a donné...
Quelle est la différence?
Non, si on approuve la code,
You see,
c'est valide pour exportation.
Pendant combien de temps?
Mais c'est la registration qu'on peut renouveler. Vous avez compris maintenant? Ce n'est pas la code.
Mais
You have the registration
Quand on dit que
number.
le code est valide pour un an et il faut venir encore demander pour qu'on renouvelle, ça veut dire quoi?
Non, ça, les registrations qu'on a renouvelées. Mais le code, c'est pour certifier si les produits sont en ligne de la négociation AfTA. Vous avez compris maintenant?
Is it clear? Or I should give an example to clarify it.
Yes, go with example.
Yo, assuming I have come to register a company now limited, known as now limited, and I have been given a registration code or number 001 2021.
Okay.
This 001 2021 remains my code
Okay.
for now company limited.
Okay, now just, I think what this question is very important.
Yes.
You know, the code is the same, but
Yes.
if the institution or the product has any irregularity, you don't approve or you don't renew the
registration.
registration.
At the end of the year,
Yeah.
every year you have to renew registration. But your code remains the same.
But if there is
Yes.
anything wrong,
You refuse to
refuse
renew
to-
your registration. Yes.
Yes.
If you are found misbehaving, you refuse to renew your registration.
Yes.
So you cannot take part. Yes.
Je voudrais savoir si l'enregistrement de l'entreprise correspond à un agrément de l'entreprise. Si on peut dire enregistrer l'entreprise, c'est l'agréé.
He wants to understand if registering a company means licensing it.
No, this one, we are not using the word license. We are registering.
C'est
Registering
l'inscription
as
en
an
tant
AfCFTA
qu'exportateur
exporter.
dans le cadre de la
That
zone
is
de
what the
libre-échange.
annex is about. Registration as an AfCFTA exporter. And then there's another form of registration as an authorized exporter. That one, we haven't determined that yet. So we haven't registered anybody under that. You see, this is a privileged exporter. So it's after your performance that will assess your performance and see your level of integrity, consistency, sincerity, and other things, and will register you as an authorized exporter. There is a provision under the agreement like that.
Il y a également une disposition dans l'accord qui prévoit l'inscription d'un exportateur agréé. Ça, c'est lorsque votre niveau d'intégrité est avéré, c'est-à-dire incontestable. Vous passez d'un exportateur simple à un exportateur agréé dans le cadre de la SDEC.
Yes, sorry.
I do have one question.
Yes.
So this authorization that you have for the is only for one product. It's not, for example, if the exporter he exports different products, different goods.
We can register all the different products as a go, provided you declare them.
No. My question is,
Yes, sir.
you know, he has, let's see, he's a farmer that exports banana, exports mango, so he has one code for each product. In case that he is trying to export mango and the product is not according to the FTA rules, this will not be approved.
Yes, what we'll do is, sir, we'll register you as one exporter, non-limited. But you have under your export products, you have mangoes with its HS code, you have banana with its HS code, you have cashew with its HS code, but you have one code.
Okay, yeah, now that's what.
Yes.
There is a problem then with this registration process.
Yes, why?
If one product is problematic, means all his products cannot be exported.
No, in customs, you know, we deal with HS codes.
One
The
registration.
description.
But now the registration is one
You
number.
don't have many HS codes.
Yeah, that's not.
You don't have many HS codes.
But you can have 10 codes.
This pen can fall only in one demand. This pen can fall only under one HS code, no other one.
So
By our rules of classifications.
yes, but the problem is this.
The harmonized commodity description and coding system. By custom rules and regulations, a product can have only one classification, nothing else.
So the problem is this. The export code given to non-limited is one code.
Like a registration number.
It's a registration code.
Yes.
Is it possible for him, if one of his products becomes problematic
Yes.
under AfCFTA exports, can he still export other products?
Yes.
The other products
Yes.
are not offended.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
The one has
Customs code.
Okay.
This one has HS code. This one has HS code. So if this one is not good, but this one is good, he can still export.
Unless,
I want to
unless
suggest,
otherwise you are a notorious exporter
Mr.
which we are
Suggestion.
banning your company.
I would like the presenter maybe to go right to the end before now we try to ask our vendors questions. Because if we go like this, we will not be really.
It's, I'm here for you, so whatever.
The problem is, he said, if there is any problem along the line, we are able to call his attention so that he can brush it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So essence is to understand, not just the real.
Yes, sir.
C'est ce que je voulais dire.
Please, the job
I
we're
think
talking.
let the colonel finish, then we can have the flow to ask all the questions. If you have the questions, let us just write them, then we'll ask. Is it it?
Yeah.
I think it's better for you also.
Yeah.
I think so, it's better. And also another remark, please Sham, do first the interpretation. If you have the question, you can also write them, then you ask.
Okay, I give you the question. Then I'm losing out a lot in this discussion.
All of us.
No, write it down, write it down.
We'll ask many
But
questions.
while I'm writing down, he's talking, I'll miss what he has said.
Okay, so what we have seen is just the registration process. And if you, the company has been registered and you want to export, then you have to take a second step by applying for a certificate of origin. After certificate of origin,